Hi everybody, welcome to Vids. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to create your first video. So once you've logged in, you're going to land in the dashboard. So first go ahead and click the New Video button. Step 1, give your video a name. Step 2, select a size for your video. Here we have the most popular sizes for social media, or bottom right you can choose a custom size to your own requirements. I'm going to go ahead and choose square, click next. Step 3 is choose a video template. So we have a library of approximately 100 pre-designed templates which can help you with creative inspiration and get started. Or if you have the vision for your design yourself, go ahead and click create your own. I'm going to get a bit of help here, click this template, and then it's automatically loaded into the Vids Creator. So welcome to the Vids Creator. Here I will take a moment just to guide you around, show you what's going on. So starting in the middle, we have our video canvas, and this is showing you the current scene that you're editing. If you scroll your mouse over the scene, you'll see that each element that's within the scene highlights with a dotted blue line. So once we decide we're going to edit one of those elements, it's highlighted. I'll click it, and over here on the left the configurator opens up. So for example, this is a text element. We have the option to update the text, select the font, the weight, the size, change the color, the alignment, and the spacings. We could also add a shadow, and if we want to have a little bit more advanced editing options, we click the advanced and drop down. Here we have animations, so we have an in animation, we can choose an out animation, we can choose a highlight animation, which is something that happens to it during the scene. And when it's text, we can choose a style, so we can animate it in by the word, by the line, or if we leave it on default, it will just animate everything in at once. We can also choose a background for our text, so if we want to have a box behind the text, for example, we'll select the color. We can add a radius to the corner of that box. We can even rotate the element, simply just drag and drop on the slider and we're rotating the element. It's very simple, it's very easy, but it gives you some advanced functionality. We can even add filters to elements, so we click the add filter, and to edit it we have the options here. We can change brightness, saturation, contrast, grayscale, sepia, blur, opacity, and hue. This is best for media elements, but for example, if you have a text element which has color, you can get some of these to have really cool effects as well. And if we want to remove the filter, just click the remove filters cross button, and whatever we've done has now been removed. Here at the bottom, the final thing we have is the position. This is so you can manually override the position, but the easiest way to do that is just to drag and drop the element within the video canvas, and wherever we drop it, that's where it's going to stay. And you'll see that the position here was updated. So let's go ahead and put that back in the middle, and we can use the guides there, the snap to guides, to make sure that it's bang in the middle and it's exactly where we want it. So next, let's take a look at media elements, how they work and how we can use them. For example, let's click this media element that's highlighted. Okay, the configurator opens on the left. We have the thumbnail here of the element. If we go ahead and click that, we have the options to change that element. So we can upload a new one from the computer, choose one that's already in our library, or we can do a stock search. So provided by Pexels, we have all the free image and video assets that you can use in your videos. So just add in a keyword, click stock search, and then the results from Pexels open up. We have video results at the top, photo results at the bottom, and simply click the load more buttons to see more results. We'll go back. Another way to do the same thing is to click the change button, or if we'd like to remove the element completely, we click clear, and that's taking it out of the scene. So for media elements, videos and audio, we have a few options with timings. We click the drop down list here. We can have auto calculate, and that's going to auto calculate the playback based on the length of the scene, based on how much text you have in the scene, and it's going to create the best possible scene scenario from that element. If we want to override that and we want to play the full video, simply click play full video, and that's going to here, extend the scene length for a start because the video is 18 seconds and that's going to play through the whole video within that scene. The third option is to customize the trim and speed of the clip. So if we go ahead and click that, here we have an option to select the in point with the blue line, the out point with the red, and we can even change the speed. So we could set it to 1.25 clip. God, that's difficult to say. And then it's updated the media file to show what you've just selected. If the video has audio attached, you can add the audio in by clicking the checkbox there, and then you can change the volume of the audio by dragging the slider. For the media size, so this is how much of the box it takes up, we can choose fit, and then it will fit the whole video within inside that box, or cover, and then it fills up the whole box. Again, we have the same advanced options. We have animations in, animations out. We can change the background color, the radius of the border. We can change the rotation of the element. So if we want to have it at a strange angle, we can do exactly that. And this is where the filters come in a little bit more handy. So let's add a filter. For example, we could change the brightness, add some saturation, let's bring the brightness up. We can change with the contrast. We can do a lot of things. We can change the opacity so we can see the elements behind show through, and we can also change all sorts of things. So we can get some really cool effects with that. I'm going to go ahead and remove those. So once we're happy with all of the elements that were already within the scene template, we can go ahead and add our own as well, simply by clicking these buttons at the top. So we can add media, that's video, image, audio. We can add text, we can add shapes, and then we can just drag and drop them within the scene to where we want them, edit them over here on the left in the configurator, get them exactly how we want, and then we're good to go. So we're happy with this scene. Now we want to go ahead and add a new scene. So we come down to the bottom of the screen, we see the scene list, we click the new scene button, and up opens all of the pre-designed scene templates for you. Again, feel free to create your own if you know exactly what your vision is. But if you need a little bit of help or inspiration, just select one. And there are a number of them that actually go together. They're in a series and you'll see them because they're next to each other. So let's go ahead and choose one that's in the same series, and it's added in. Let's say that I now want that one to become the first scene within my video. I simply come back down to the scene list at the bottom, drag it by these six dot icons, and I just drag it and drop it, and now that scene is the first one within my video. I want to play back now and see how it looks, because in the video canvas I can only play back the current scene I'm editing, but I have two scenes now. So what I do is I go over to the bottom right hand corner, I click preview, and it opens up the preview, and this is exactly how it will look when it's rendered. It's going to play back the full video so I get the feeling of how it's going to look. Great, and I'm happy with that, so I'm going to click the cross. I come back, I click save, and the final thing is if you would like to update any of the project settings, so this doesn't affect any individual scenes, it affects the overall video. We come to the right hand side, we click edit here, and it opens up our video settings. First option is we can rename the video, so we can change the title, we can change the dimensions, and by doing so it will automatically resize all the elements that you have and basically get it to look as good as possible in the new format. So let's go ahead and do an example. Let's change it to a vertical video. I'll click update, and here it's automatically resized everything. So all I have to do is make a few small adjustments and everything's looking really good in the new size. So that's perfect. So the final things within video settings, we can add in a logo or a watermark and select the position, and that's going to show throughout all the scenes, so the whole video, and that's really good if you want to have a branded video. We can add background music. We have a library here of some options you can choose from, or you can click the My Audio button and upload a track from your device, from your computer or your phone. And the final thing is the background color. So if in any places in your scenes the media or the text elements don't take up the whole scene, there'll be some background showing, then you can update the color and you could add in your brand color, and that will show throughout the whole video. So again, once you're happy with it, you click save, click download, you're going to click get video either via your subscription, or you can get it to remove watermark, or you can take it with a watermark, and when you do, it will begin rendering. Once it's begun rendering, then you can navigate away from the creator. You can go back to your dashboard and it will continue rendering. When it's ready, all you need to do is simply click the blue user icon in the top right hand corner, and you'll see here completed projects. If you click completed projects, you'll see a list of all projects that you've previously rendered, and they'll be there available to download forever, and you can download them as many times as you like. There's no limit on downloads. Also, here on the thumbnail of that project, here on the right hand side, you'll see a download icon as well once it's ready, and you can download it directly from there. So within the dashboard here, we can either remove the project, so if you want to delete the project, do so by clicking the delete button, and we can also duplicate the project, which is really great for creating content at scale. So if we want to create videos in a similar theme or style, we can go ahead, duplicate a project, and then just update the text, images, the messages throughout the video. But at the end, we have videos which are in a similar style, and that's really useful for fast video creation. You simply click the duplicate, give it a new name, duplicate, boom, it's automatically done. There it is, and it's ready to be edited just by clicking on it. And now we're back in editing the duplicate. So I think that covers everything for the first getting started tutorial. There'll be more tutorials coming with more in-depth features, functionality, how to really get the most out of your video editing. But this is a perfect place to get started. Have a play around, let us know what you think. And please do reach out to us if you have any problems. Myself and Andrew will be happy to guide you through and really make sure that you get the most out of using vids. So thanks a lot. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.